Ireland, the 5th ranked team at this tournament, get us underway in Pool B, up against Great Britain. Great Britain, as it stands, in the bottom 4 on the standings, and they'll want to pick up big points here in Perth this weekend as Tom Emery gives it to Tom Williams, an Englishman to a Welshman there. Loose pass for the skipper, Robbie Ferguson. Scoops it up. McNulty on the chase. Ethan Waddleton with that familiar scrum cap that he likes to wear even on hot days like this. Good energy on the floor from Ireland, trying to force the issue, but Emery has it for GB. Emery tries to get the ball away, but it has to hold on. Conroy and Roach are in the passing lane, and there's the steal for Ireland. Big Zach Ward going to work at the breakdown.
Here's your breakdown, not on me.
Well, he just got isolated, didn't he? Emery just half a second when he went into that tackle. They had numbers there, did Ireland. There he is, he's just waiting there to come back around through the gate, and that's what gave the opportunity to Zach Ward to pinch that pill. That's a great defensive set there for the first minute and a bit there from Ireland.
Yeah, they had a good event in Cape Town, Ireland. Went all the way to the semi-finals, finished 4th, 5th in Dubai.
Fine. Sit.
Mark Roach from the Lansdowne Club in Dublin gives it to Terry Kennedy, and here's Jordan Conroy. Checks in off that near side touchline. Kennedy seen some space in behind the GB ruck. And it's a penalty to Ireland, and they go quickly again. It's Sean Cribben to Mark Roach. Conroy to Kennedy, but the pass just isn't there. However, it's going to be a yellow card against Great Britain. Just what they didn't want. It's Tom Williams heading to the sideline.
Well, I think he must have said something by the motion of AJ Jacobs. So that's a bit of ill-discipline here. Ireland don't need to be in a rush here. No need to force things.
Well, here we go. Power play for Ireland. 7 on 6. So difficult to defend down a player, especially deep in your own 22 like this. They put it through the hands. Kennedy had a player outside him, but he's going to be held up here. It was a run-in over on the far side for the support runner.
Morgan Williams, that is looking at the number 9, is going to come across and lock up that pill right there. That is a beautiful double tackle. 9 times out of 10, you put that down as 5 points for Terry Kennedy going through that hole. That's great work defensively.
Well, his fellow Welshman, Tom Williams, in the sin bin. Still for another minute 20, but Morgan, as you say, what a play that is, but
Coach
will be a 5-metre scrum to Ireland. Unlike the 15-a-side game, no
Sit.
goal line dropouts for held up. Kennedy, another loose pass from Ireland, and it's been scooped up, but they lose the handle. Williams again, and that's gone forward. So a couple of errors from both teams.
And we've seen this for a lot of the sides in their first game today. It's just a bit loose. Things still not combining well. It's been a bit of a break, and see the Irish supporters right underneath the horns there. They're going to go off the Ireland get over here. You watch. This is the moment, though, with only 35 seconds left for the yellow card. This is where Ireland need to score. They need to keep the composure. If they get a quick heel, got to go right-hand side.
Bind. Sit.
So Roach still with the player advantage. Can they create the overlap here? He looks like he's done that from the set piece, and Cribben will score in the corner. Ireland
get it from the scrum,
up
please?
and running in Perth. That's the opening try of the match.
It's so easy because it's scrum time. See, the halfback has to mark up, so you get a quick heel. Naturally, there's the 2-on overlap. Easy as you please. Could have gone self, decides to be unselfish, and then Cribben takes it in. Nice set piece. All started from that solid scrum, and they've got a very good one, Ireland. Awesome, brother.
All good, thank you.
Yeah, Harry Glover couldn't get there in time. So difficult, as you say. Extra 2 from wide out wide. Doesn't make it, but a good score from the Suttonians man, Sean Cribben. Also balances his sevens with a degree at the Dublin Business School. Mark Roach. Glover's underneath it, but Zach Ward got there, but it's fallen into the hands of Robbie Ferguson. Now Tom Emery with some space in front of him. Back to the full 7, and they've got to try straight away. We are level with the Emery score.
Well, it's good cleanup by the skipper because it was tough with the sun going right in the eyes of the lifters. That's why Glover couldn't take it. But then Ferguson on the angle. That was a nice little bit of skill there, how he just stopped the last defender, drew him in and left everything open for Tom Emery. But just that little bit of skill by the skipper is what elevates him above most.
Yeah, Tom Emery had a pretty bad injury last season, worked his way back.
She's stoked.
She's here. That's what's important. Conversion doesn't make it, so remains 5 each.
Good old auntie, eh? She's here, you're right. Who's cooking at home?
Ferguson gets us back underway. Heavy defence coming in. Glover and Williams in tandem. There's Harry Glover with a smile on his face. Back playing 7s. He was playing for Stade Francais in the top 14 at centre. So Jamie Barden and Waddleton do the lifting here on Morgan Williams. 30 seconds to go in this first half. Pretty flat throw, but it worked out for Williams. Waddleton there at scrum half. Now Ferguson, Emery, Glover. Swerve style sidestep, and he's been turned over, the big Englishman.
Harry McNulty was lightning on that pill, the number 3 for Ireland at that breakdown.
Yeah, discipline's so important. I mentioned there, no yellow cards at all for Ireland on the series so far.
There's the chop, and there's McNulty absorbing the hit and getting on that ball. Ultra quick. Good turnover.
So Roach comes across. We're in out of time here in the first half. We will continue. The referee wants a chat.
That's fine. Go back to where I... That's it. Stay there. Don't move. Stay there so I can work the gap. Stay there. Come back.
McNulty, one of the best line-out operators in rugby 7s, brings down another one two-handed out to Roach. Cribben, the try scorer, to Terry Kennedy. Actually spent a lot of time in Australia last series, and here he goes, Terry Kennedy. Oh, they sat back, and Kennedy stormed down the sideline. Ireland take the lead.
Well, this is specifically set up for him, this move off the line out. They go to the middle of the park, and then we've got a wider angle there. Let him take it all the way back to where the line out was. But a set piece move called at exactly the right time.
Roach has hit it nicely. Just goes by the right-hand side.
So watch there, there's a late switch there. Then they go across, miss 1, miss 2, and then the third one they go through, and then him at full speed was always going to car through. That's when Terry Kennedy is operating at his maximum.
Yeah, dream teamer from Cape Town and an Olympian. Terry Kennedy gets Ireland in front, and it'll be 10-5 at half-time, Ireland over GB. The Aussie men, USA fully stacked for this tournament here in Perth. Early possession in the second half for Ireland here. Pool B with the 5-point lead, but Great Britain have possession, looking to force the initiative right at the top of the second half. Here's Harry Glover scooping up the loose ball. Jamie Barden was going around the corner, but Tom Williams, who was sin-bin in the first half, looking for the offload here, finds Ferguson, and Robbie Ferguson straightens it up and scores for GB.
That all started from the restart and great clean out
Good counter.
Ethan Waddleton, they turned the ball over. And as a result, a couple of phases later, Team GB getting out wide, and this guy, he has led by example. That's for sure in game one, Robbie Ferguson.
That's his 48th try all time. He's closing in on 50 in his 7 series career. Some of the tries so close to the post, the extra 2 a mere formality. So Great Britain have taken the lead here. Ferguson, the left foot, gets us back underway. Good hands under some pressure from Sean Cribben there for Ireland. That was an awkward ball. Here's Jordan Conroy. Scored over 50 tries in a season a couple of series back. Hasn't quite had the same try-scoring impact for Ireland of late. Good carry here from Zach Ward. McNulty. Niall Comerford to Conroy again. Change of direction from Jordan Conroy, but there's a really good tackle. A really good read from Robbie Ferguson. He knew exactly what Conroy was up to there. They got the penalty though.
And I'm sure the movers go to the line-out where they are so good and so inventive with their moves. As you already see before the half, they made a call which ran to Terry Kennedy in the midfield. Now, I'd assume they'll do something else, but there must be an option off that. Just so aware in these situations is Harry McNulty. He's the man.
Time off.
He's had a bit of a rinse up
Number
top.
4.
Looks like ahead of this competition, Harry.
We're out.
He gets about, doesn't he, in the sun and whatnot. He's all over the place on the social. He's here, there,
GB,
everywhere. This
change.
bloke.
Well, he carries an additional bag wherever he goes on the 7s, and it's got about 4 different cameras in it with various specifications. He's always creating content, but they're looking to find a way back there. There he is at scrum half. Kennedy again. Switch of play. Long pass from Hugo Lennox to big Jack Kelly. They don't offload the ball a lot, Ireland. They trust their process, play a pretty structured game. There's McNulty coming around the corner. Loose pass though, Glover's after it, but Cribben gets there just in time. Kennedy once more. Kelly got a bit of support here from Comerford. Another loose pass though. Good offload that time from McNulty to Kennedy. Steps and turns around Ferguson. Delay of game here for Conroy, who just swerves inside. And there you go. Ireland take the lead against Great Britain.
Well, if he's not creating content, he's creating tries here. Harry McNulty up the middle of the park. Gets that ball away right there. That's what gives Terry Kennedy half a hole. He creates it with the left foot step. Couldn't go all the way himself. But in the end, it's that combo, Kennedy and Conroy, that gets it done for Ireland.
Love the way Terry Kennedy just slowed down and lured in the defenders before finding the pace out wide. And there's an extra couple of points as well. That could be crucial. Well, there you go, all time. 111 for Jordan Conroy. Glover to Emery. He's had a bit of a rest on the bench. Started the second half. Fresh legs out there. Carleen Barretto as well for Glover. Morgan Williams. Dummies and goes. Emery. Playing a little narrowly here, Great Britain. Just trying to absorb some of these defenders. There's Conor O'Sullivan in the number 2 shirt for Ireland. Actually grew up here in Perth. On defence here along with McNulty. Morgan Williams to Barretto. 1 minute 30 to go. 5 points the difference. They got a penalty, GB.
Here's the question, do you go to your line out? They've had expend a lot of energy to get to this point, or do they keep ball in hand? Be less than a minute by the time they tap this off. Oh, they're going to scrum it.
Yeah, trust the set piece as we look down on HBF Park, high from the main stand. Another inevitably beautiful day here in Western Australia.
Walking on a dream, this joint, isn't it? It's a very cool stadium, though. I love it. Right in the middle of town here. What's the capacity, 18, 20K?
Yeah, about 20K all up. The Western Force Super Rugby team, as well as the Perth Glory A-League soccer side, play here, so they get a lot of use out of it, this stadium.
Not too far away from selling out tomorrow and finals day on Sunday.
Great numbers for this inaugural HSBC Perth Sevens. Have a reset here, clock's ticking down. We're in the final minutes here. GB trail by 5.
Let's go. Crouch. Bind.
As you can see there, graphic BP bonus point are in operation here. Losing bonus points, so they'll be hoping for more than that, though, out of this game, Great Britain.
That's fine.
You can see Kelly there applying the pressure, trying to get the advantage physically on this near side at scrum time, trying to disrupt Team GB's ball.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Inside the final 30 seconds. Set piece for Great Britain, looking to find a way back. 5 points down. Tom Williams. Long legs. Runs all the way over, but they've been done for leaving their feet at the breakdown. And Terry Kennedy loves that. Frustration for Morgan Williams.
Oh, sealing off was the call. Defensively, what is going to get Ireland over?
Lennox puts it over the sideline, and Ireland hold on. That's a big, big win first up in Pool B. Ireland 17, Great Britain 12.